Hey everybody, Dire Pixel here, and I'm going to be showing you how to use my paper doll for Unity utility. Um, you'll have to excuse me, I'm a little bit sick, so I'll try and keep the coughing down to a minimum, but y'all know how it is. So what I've done here is I've imported the paper doll for Unity utility into my game project. And so it's really very simple. So there's just a single script in here. It's just paper doll. Okay. And I've got a character set up here. I've got an outfit, I've got an eye renderer, I've got a hair renderer. Um, so it's all set up. Now you'll notice that I don't have an animator component set up for these children of the base renderer. Okay. And I'll get into that. But I want to show you that right now I don't have it set up at all to use the paper doll yet because I want you all to see how easy it is to get it implemented. So you can see my characters animated behind this, the hair and the clothing and the eyes and whatnot. But obviously these are not doing anything. So in order to get this up and running, we're going to want to attach a paper doll component to each renderer that we have for our paper doll. So this is the parent renderer right here. That's the skin. Okay. So let me just go ahead and disable these. So that's this. All right. So for the paper doll script, we're going to want to specify what texture we're using. Okay. And the path to that texture. So in my case, it is just let me double check here. It is importer Maniseed characters. Okay. And then we have the children of the base renderer. So we've got the hair, the eye, and the outfit. And we want to mark all of these as children. Okay. And they also need to be children, child game objects to the base renderer, to the parent. So we want to mark these as children. And then we're going to do kind of the same deal here, where we set the texture path. So my texture paths, I'm going to be putting all of my hairs into 4HAR. And then my eyes are going to be in 3FAC folder. My outfit is going to be in 1OUT folder. Okay. And then we always want to specify a texture. And we always want to make sure that not only are we specifying the texture, okay, but that we are using a sprite from that texture to start, okay? So you can see I've got this sprite already assigned. We want to make sure we don't leave that empty. We want to get that set up. And so we want to drag our eye texture in here. And likewise, we want to drag our hair texture in here, okay? And so what I've done is, however you want to do this and implement this in your game is going to be really up to you. Obviously, ideally, you would have like some kind of inventory system. And so you might have an inventory item. And on that item, when it comes to your item data, you would probably want to specify the texture that item uses, along with any materials or whatever, so that when your character equips that piece of equipment, it you have a system created that automatically swaps out the texture. So in this case, I wanted to show you just how easy that is. So we're doing that basically by way of buttons right now. So I've got random outfit, random hair, and what that's going to do is it's just going to choose a random outfit or random hair here. And it's just one line of code. It's nothing overly complex or anything like that. So I'm gonna pop open Visual Studio here, let it take its sweet time in the process. But here we go. All right. All right, so I have references to my paper dolls for the hair layer and for the outfit. And you can change anything. You can even change the base skin. Okay? But in this case, just for demo purposes, I decided to do just the outfit and the hair. So all I have to do is when the button gets clicked, I am telling the outfit layer, the outfit paper doll, to set texture, and then I'm just choosing a random texture from my textures array of outfits. And same thing here for my hairstyles. Now there's an additional field in here that you can use if it's going to be in a different texture path, but by default we'll assume all of your hair textures are in the same folder, all of your outfit folder or files are in the same folder. But if for some reason it changes, you're going to want to specify the new texture path here as well. Otherwise, you can just leave that out. So it's really that simple. So let's go ahead and hop in here and show you that just like that, we've got it set up. So let me just double check these. And you can see I still don't have animators on these. I don't need it, because what we're going to do is we're going to take the sprite index of the parent, and we're going to use that to decide what sprite index to use in our own sprite sheet. So it's very important that your sprite sheets are all the same size and with the same number of sprites, okay? And so that can be a little tricky, because if you have something like the eyes here, when you're facing up, obviously there's no eye texture there. So that would be what's called an empty rect, right? An empty rectangle, an empty sprite, but you still need to keep that, because for the base body, that is not empty. So you still need to make sure that you're slicing empty rects when you slice your sprite sheets. All right, so there you have it. It's all set and done. Nothing really to it. As Todd Howard once said, it just works. I can randomize my hair on the fly. Randomize my outfit on the fly. Very, very simple. So I hope that you guys found this helpful. One other thing I wanted to note, I did run into a little error during this recording, and that's because when I was testing it earlier to make sure that I had it set up, I did have it set up, and then I removed the paper dolls so I could show you guys how to do it in this video. And I forgot to set these references in my character script, but this is not in the character controller, is not included in the asset, so not a big deal. But in case some of y'all noticed that when I had this selected earlier that these were not set, I did wind up having to set those. So anyways, again, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Thank you much.